All right, all right, all right. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing great. I hope everyone is doing amazing, because I know I am. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer, and I'm learning to draw over here every day, just to prove to people that it ain't that hard. Like, it gets hard sometimes, but it also gets easier. Every day, it gets a little easier, and that, but you gotta do it every day, and that's the hard part. Um, man, uh, there's some updates. There's some updates. Emily is here. You know what, Emily? Everyone watching, congratulate Emily for the what is it called, a reel, a short, a YouTube short, for the YouTube short hitting, I assume, more than 10K right now. The Deadpool one, that's great. That's so good. uh Everyone watching, whoever sees this video, just go support Emily. She's in the chat. She's amazing, and she deserves nothing but the best, wallahi. So yeah, good job, Emily. Just good stuff. Good stuff. Um, Let me actually check your sub counts. I assume it's more than more than 100 by now. No, that what? That's insane. How? How is it not more than 100? Okay, wait. Can you hear me, by the way? Wait, something is going on. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. 9.5k, I think, so close to 10. Yeah, I can hear. It's insane how you can reach that number in reels, or I don't know what you call them, YouTube shorts, but you don't. They're not converting into subscribers. That's very interesting. Hmm. I was thinking, like, I saw that video. I was like, yeah, she's definitely got got like at least, I don't know, but like more than 100. Wait, really? Okay, that's good. That's good. Then that's good. You know what? That's good. That's honestly, if that like one short gets you like 20, like, see how many subscribers like 20 shorts can get you. So that's good. No, that's good. I take it back. It's good. It didn't reach 100, but it's still good. All right. That's good news. That's good news. Uh, this is, YouTube is giving me like a warning. I don't know why. YouTube ne reçoit pas suffisamment de données vidéo pour assurer une diffusion fluide. Par conséquent, une mise en mémoire tampon sera nécessaire. Ugh. Who cares, bro? Alright. Today, I reckon we can. You see, okay, we're gonna put these on hold. Finish these three. Where's the other one? Hello? This one, and this one, right? And then go back to Kaisim and resume what he started. But just I want to finish these just to, like, you know, draw something. I don't want to just only watch the tutorial or the stream that Kaisim does. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to show you guys something. This is big news. This is something that I've been putting off for weeks, literally. And I'm so happy that I started. This is, just as a beginning. This is like sort of like a prototype, you can say. I'm pretty set on the typeface. The typeface I really like. I really like how it looks as well. But this is what I've been working on. This is what I've been cooking. I don't need this leaf. Uh, where is Illustrator? This is Illustrator. This okay. This looks like nothing, but you just wait. You just wait. So this is going to be inshallah. This is going to be my new brand, and I'm gonna call it Illustration Meets Motion, because by the time I launch this, obviously I'm gonna start with motion first. So I'm going to be uploading like courses on motion design. So it's going to be After Effects mostly. But then, as you know, as time goes by and me getting better in digital drawing, I'm going to be touching on illustration as well. So, yeah, I'm really excited about this. I really like the typeface here. I really like this. I like how it looks. I like the M. It looks friendly. It looks nice. It looks fitting for the vibe that I'm trying to give. And yeah, I like this as well. I like this one the most. It's sort of, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like it's missing like one thing, you know. Obviously there's going to be colors, and I'm gonna I still haven't decided on the color palette yet. This is just like very, very like beginner stuff. And not beginner stuff, beginning stuff. I've been working on brand identity for like a year now. So I think I know a thing or two about, you know, visual identity and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm thinking about this one. But who knows? Maybe I change something, and but the type I'm not changing. This looks good to me. I really like it. There's a lot of room for animation here. Like I'm already like my head is racing with animation stuff that I can just implement here. So this is really nice. I really like this, and I'm so happy I've done this. And yeah, may Allah help me, and may Allah make it easy for me, and let's go, baby, let's go. All right, now that I showed this, I can save this, and then let's go back to Photoshop. Here we go. Goodbye. And let's start. Let's go. So let's put this one to the side. You can see Photoshop, right? The problem is anymore that subs from a short, anyone. The problem is anyone that subs from a short is very likely to never look at the channel again. That's true. But I feel like, and I may be wrong, I feel like when it's a small channel, it's a race to get to your sorry, unlikely. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's when you're a small channel, it's like you just want to get to 1,000 subscribers, because that's when I feel like that's when you get a little bit of credibility. Even if like you don't like, if the viewers are not interacting, I feel like you get that credibility, and anyone passing by or just watching will see that you have more than 1,000, and they'll be intrigued just by the sheer number, right? I feel like you don't really have to worry about them interacting. I mean, look at me. I do have 100 subscribers, but you know, very little interaction, and I'm okay with it. If it's like two fans, if it's like two people that we generally like share a connection, then I'm good with that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's okay. Shorts, they just help with how do you say this? Notoriety or visibility of your channel, let's say. And it's always good. It's always good to put your channel out there. And there's always going to be like that one person who just believes in you. Shout out Emily in the chat. And it just sticks around, and that's really nice. It genuinely is encouraging to have something like that. So thank you. All right, let's get that out of the way. Let's start drawing. It's already 11 minutes. All right. Boop, boop, beep, beep, boop, boop. Hello? Oh. The tablet is not connected. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully. All right, this is not the brush we want. Hard round pressure. Okay, let's draw this woman. I need to. Okay, horizon line. Hello, horizon line. Now the horizon line feels like it's here. Am I wrong? Right? Wrong? I could be wrong. Maybe here? Oh, dude, I don't know. No, I think it's around the torso. I'm going to assume it's here. Okay, so based on that, oh my god. Okay, so this is a box, right? Amazing, right? I know. That is not even a box, this is a rectangle. Okay. Okay, maybe this here. This is where the shoulder would go, right? Okay. And then we have sort of like a space here for the belly. And then we have this. Now this is very interesting because it feels like it's tilting like this. Yeah? Yeah. So we're here. Let me wipe this. I may be wrong, but I also may be so right. Okay. I think this is okay. Alright, leg. I made the drawing short, small for some reason. I'm not used to making it small, or this small at least. This is the leg. This goes over here. Alright, and then we have this over here, and then there we go. Don't repeat over your lines. Then we have the foot. This is a foot. This is a foot, everybody. Hello? Okay, now the other one is supposedly comes from here, and we have this, and then we have sort of like a straight line, and then we have the other foot just peeking out of here. Zoop. And then we have the toes. Hello, I don't know how to draw toes, but that's okay. And then we have this. Okay, I feel like we can make this a little bit thicker. Oh, come on. Now is not the time. Purge all, yes. Let me, before I keep going, delete some stuff that I don't need anymore. Okay, we can go off of these two right now. Boom, good night. Alright, let's get back. We says we're going to make this a bit thicker. I don't like when I start making too many lines and it gets dark and it gets messy, but that's okay. Alright, that's something. So this is, hopefully I'm doing this right. Now this box right here. Yeah, something like this. And then we have the chest. You know what? I'm gonna draw a chest, the chest like this. Just, zoop, there's an angle. And then we have this, alright. Okay, so I made the shoulder a bit big. I feel like it needs to be smaller. And then we have this right here, so connect these two. Wait. Something like that. And something like that. And then we have, do I have to draw the hand? Sure. I drew some hands on my, I wouldn't call it a sketchbook really, but I just grabbed a notebook and I drew some hands. It was fun, it was nice. I didn't really struggle. There was like this one pose that I really struggled with. But other than that, it was smooth. So you can say I learned a thing or two. This is one, comes out of there, and then another finger, and then another one, and then another one. DJ Khaled be like, another one. All right. There's a, you can see the shoulder peeking out of there. So that's good. This is the chest. We're good. And then I don't know where the neck is supposed to be. Is it built like this? So, or does it go like straight? And then there's a head. I don't know. There's hair covering it. So I'm gonna use that trick as well and just do this. Why is she looks so doll-like? She looks very out of it. Is she okay? Hopefully she's okay. Okay, and then we have some hair. Now the hair drops on the shoulder, goes over it. And then we have some wavy stuff going on here. I'm not sure, but this is basically it, right? There we go. And this is the neck. Is this a success? I'd say it is. I don't hate it. I feel like the room is not lit up as much as it is supposed to be, but that's okay. Who cares about light right now? Oh, I feel like this line is a bit high as well. Boop, 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 boop. And we take it down a notch, something like here. Yeah, let's give her a big forehead. Big forehead. There we go. You see, it's alright. It's not that great. It's alright. That's, oh my god. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? What? This is literally me right now. This is me. You see that? Okay. Horizon line. I would say. Okay. Let's start with the horizon line first, and then we'll do the action line. Where's the horizon line? Something like here, probably. Right? Am I wrong? Oh man. Okay. I'm just gonna go with that. I probably need to watch a video on how to how to identify where the horizon line is. Okay. All right. This is interesting because this is testing my ability to draw boxes. Okay. So this box right here. We have a box right here. Right? Okay. I don't want to trace over the model because I feel like it makes it easier for me. I want to do it by myself. I feel like it's something like this, and I feel like I'm doing it right. I feel like this is good. Okay. Now the other box. So we have the box right here, and then the other one is right here. Now this one is very tricky as well because no, wait. No, it's not there. It's here. Yeah, something like there. Yep. Okay, I feel like it's a straight up just a rectangle, right? I feel like it's just a rectangle. The background, you can kind of see where the wall meets the floor, and I believe that is the horizon line. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You're talking about this one? You're talking about this one, right? If that's, I don't think so, because I feel like the camera is a bit high up. It's higher than where that line is, and I feel like the camera is just like looking down at her. Because if it is where this line is, it would mean that it's on the ground. And if the camera is on the ground, then we would see her legs, since she's sitting down, if we'd see her legs like on the horizon line. But we're not seeing that here, so I don't think so. I think it's where I drew it. I'm like 70% sure. Okay, let's keep going. So I think I'm just gonna keep it like a simple plain rectangle here. Yeah. I don't need to make it complicated. And then we have this, and then sort of just like, I don't know how this goes. Oh, I feel like there's room for the belly here. Oh, no, wait. This is where the belly is. Right? And so this is how it goes. Oh, very interesting. Okay, hold on. I'm figuring things out. And this one sort of just goes like this, you know what I mean? Okay. I'm cooking. Okay. Now, this is farther from the horizon line, so you see more of it. You see more round, and that is where we draw this line here, and this is where this line goes over here. There. Oh, please, I don't want this to turn out to suck. I don't want this to suck. Because I'm like studying and looking at this and looking at this angle and friggin' horizon line and everything like that. Please don't suck. Alright. I mean, so far it doesn't look too bad. But it can go wrong anytime now. It's a hard night, all night. It's a hard night, life, all night. Okay. And then we have that is just like far away. But interesting, wait, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was trying to figure out like why this feels round, because it's facing us, right? Sometimes my brain just does some stuff. And it's like, why are you doing that? And my brain be like, I don't know. You're the one in control. And I'm like, no. I mean, yes, but it didn't feel like I was in control of that, like, right now. And it's like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. My brain keeps gaslighting me. And I go like, okay, this is weird, but, you know, I'll let it slide. And then the next time my brain goes like, zoop, and I'm like, whoa, what was that? And then my brain goes like, I don't know, like, you're in control here. Let me just, you know, not say any bad words, but like, bro, I was not in control in that moment. And he's like, yes, you were. And I'm like, no, you weren't. And no, I wasn't. And he's like, nah, you must be crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I must be. Guys, I'm not schizophrenic. Alright, very dramatic pose. Yeah. Something like that. Okay, you're having a conversation with yourself. Yeah, I mean, this is basically what the stream is. Just me talking to myself. At least, like, you know, at the very beginning of the streams where I didn't have like any viewers. It was just me, myself, and I, baby. This hand looks so weird. This arm right here, it looks so weird. It's crazy that I was about to complain about the fact that the only thing that I'm good at doing right now is just drawing hands, where I should be grateful because a few months back I wasn't able to draw hands. And now I'm frustrated that I'm only drawing hands semi-properly and I'm not drawing the body properly. Man, sometimes like we can just be so ungrateful. It's crazy. All right. I feel like this is all right, but this is bothering me so much. Okay, this is like on here, and then think about cylinders. Think about cylinders. This is how you draw a cylinder, right? This is a cylinder. Boom. Like same thing with this arm. It's a cylinder. Just draw a cylinder. But this doesn't feel 3D though. Okay. What about now? Does it feel more in depth? I don't know. Okay, that's better, I think. Okay, how do I make this? Think about cylinders. Cylinders, these are just cylinders, all right? This is okay. Okay, this has gotten better. This yeah. About the chest, how do I draw the chest? For the longest time, like this is my only struggle, but I feel like like I said, this is something that I would get when I properly study anatomy. But I'm gonna do something like this. That looks good. That doesn't look bad, right? Yeah, and then let's add like, give her some clothes. Maybe that will, you know, create a bit more definition, I suppose. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. I already gave her some pants, no? Or the pants are already like there, so we're good. Not bad. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. All right. Last one. Man, this is tiring, bro. Do I stop? I feel like I should stop. We'll leave this like for tomorrow. Let's watch Kaisem right now. Let's watch some of Kaisem's stream. Kaisem anatomy. Dun, 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 dun. Is this the one? No. Oh, I finished playing Super Mario Sunshine. Such a good game. Such a good game. I really enjoyed every moment of it. Actually, I didn't enjoy one episode of it. And it's like an episode where you have to like hop on it's in an amusement park, and you have like a roller coaster. That's what it's called. You hop on a roller coaster and you have to hunt down to pop balloons, and there's 20 of them, and you have to pop 20 balloons in like I think 2 minutes. No, it wasn't time based. It was like you have to pop it in like 3 laps, right? So you have like the roller coaster, and there's like 1 lap, and then the second, and then the third. You have to pop them by the 3rd laps. If you didn't, you lose. And I've done it like for like a week. I think I stayed on that episode like for like a week, and you know, oh my god, I was so ecstatic when I just popped that 20th balloon. I was like, oh my god, I went to heaven a little bit. Honestly, I seen heaven. No, I haven't. Oh man. I'm thinking, I don't know which game I should be playing next. Probably some, what is it called? Mario related. It's gonna be Mario related. Emily, what is this? What is this? Emily's Fine Art. Why is it called Emily's Fine Art? That's weird. Okay, this is Kaisem. Stream. Here we go.
I'm gonna draw her out, and I think her pose is actually, interestingly enough, more complicated than the one on the right. Yeah, I think it's a lot more complicated, but we'll do both. But yes, today's topic is perspective, guys, and thank you for quenching my thirst. Appreciate that, and thank you for the follows. Pelotu, welcome in. All right, let's go ahead and do that one. And let me actually, here's what before then. Let me actually just color this one out. So we'll just do a quick grayscale on this one. So that way you guys can kind of see it a little bit better. But yeah, let me know again, guys. Let me know if anyone here has any questions. I know that this is a little bit more of a complicated, more of a complex topic today than maybe some of the other stuff that we've covered so far. But I wanted to give you guys a taste of how my boot camps are. You know, my boot camps, they're good for beginners, but also they're not, you know, they're not limited to beginners. We definitely get really in depth with a lot of more advanced topics. I think this is one of those things. So one of those advanced topics. So if you have any questions, please let me know, because this is a little bit more of a tougher stream, but it's not too bad. I actually think this stream is a good intro to perspective that is a little bit better than maybe your standard draw a box in perspective. You know, like that's how I originally was taught. It was like, draw this box, but I always felt like drawing that box was kind of meh. It was like so boring, you know, but doing stuff like this where you're laying characters out and understanding how the characters work, I think that's actually really fun. It's a really fun aspect and thing good thing to practice too. Perspective is like an onion. It makes you want to cry. It doesn't have to be. And hopefully today's stream will help you kind of see a little bit of that. But all right, let's go ahead and let's lay out now the other box. And I'm just going to kind of rough these out again. I'm not trying to match the reference exactly, because I don't really care too much about doing that. I care more about just kind of capturing the overall scene, the overall vibe, right? And so I'm laying in here some of that groundwork, and actually it looks like this one goes back a little bit more. So let me change that. But I'm more focused about the overall feel and using that to lay out, given my own perspective and stuff. Where do you start to build your characters? I've seen some artists start from the head, others the torso, others the feet. I think it really depends. For example, if you're drawing a character in a scene, or let's just say you're drawing a character, you know, for fun and they're not really supposed to be in a scene or whatever, I think it doesn't matter. You could start with the head, you could start with the torso, you could technically start with the feet. I think there are advantages to starting in certain areas. So for example, if you start with the head, I usually find that the head is the most important, arguably the most important part of a character design. And so starting with the most important thing could make sense. But let's say you're focusing more on a dynamic scene and you're looking at trying to draw someone in action. In that case, I think focusing on the torso is actually the most important thing, because the torso is going to have the largest volume in the body and will probably convey the most gesture based off of how the spine works and stuff. And so focusing on the torso in that situation might actually be better. But now if you're focusing in drawing a character in perspective, kind of like what we're doing here, I would argue that the most important thing is actually the feet. Now, in this case right here, these are more complex poses, right? So like, I think drawing this character, not even in perspective, in this pose is already hard enough. Drawing this character in perspective, in an ant's view angle where you're looking up at her, I think makes it even harder. So it's going to be a little bit tricky when it comes to drawing just the feet. But let's say you're drawing a character standing in perspective and stuff. I would argue that drawing the feet first and making sure that the contact of the feet with the scene that they're in is probably the most important thing. But again, it all depends on your preference. That's how I think about it. So obviously, take it with a grain of salt and apply it to your own preferences and style, right? Because you might like to think about things a little bit more differently than I do. Thank you for the follows. M4 Maddie or Maddie U. Welcome in. By the way, I'll do a quick intro of myself since I know that it's been a bit of time since I've done that. But welcome in everybody who's coming in today to my stream. My name is Kasem. I am a Filipino art streamer here on Twitch, and I teach everything from anatomy to perspective to gesture to character design. And I also currently work full-time in the animation industry for the studio that made Castlevania. Currently right now prepping to work as a character designer for shows like Castlevania, Legend of Korra, and Invincible. So if you guys are interested in some free art education, you're looking to just hang out with my dog on a weekend, or you're just trying to find a community out here on Twitch while you're drawing or whatever, make sure you leave a follow, join in if you're watching from YouTube, make sure to subscribe and all that stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. But let's talk a little bit about now laying in this character in perspective here. So we have this girl here who's kind of sitting down, and I want to make sure we're lining it up. We're going to be using this as a general reference, but we want to make sure we're lining it up to this character that is on the right. So not focusing on, I don't want us to feel like, oh man, we have to match it exactly with, the reference that we're seeing. Instead, I want us to really double down on the idea here that we have our own established scene, our own established perspective, and that is what we're going to be focusing on overall. What is this line? Oh, okay, good. I was like, what? Let me erase this. There you go. There's that box line. I was like, where'd that line go? Awards. Oh, right. I totally forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Really quick, a quick side tangent there. Guys, if you didn't know, a bunch of streamers basically are doing an award show this year, and they added a best art streamer category for this award show. Even if you don't want to submit for me, I highly recommend, please, you submit for whoever you think your favorite art streamer is this year, last year. That way we get a little bit more spotlight in the art community. I feel like oftentimes the art category in Twitch gets a little bit overlooked. And some people don't even know that the art category exists. So I would really, really appreciate it if you guys clicked on that link there and you nominate an art streamer of who you think is, was the best art streamer for you. Again, it doesn't have to be me. As long as you guys are submitting anything, I think that would be amazing. I'll show you guys really quick. Today is the last day to do it. So if you guys haven't done it yet, please. It takes about a minute, maybe even less to do it. So you can put other people too. There's a lot of different categories. But the one I care most about is going to be the art category here. So like I put myself on there, obviously, but yeah, I would say just submit for that one. And, that would be super cool. I don't necessarily, I think it'd be cool if I did win, but I think it would just be cool in general, just to highlight the art community and just be like, hey, we exist as a category. And there's an awesome community out here who comes out to Twitch and regularly enjoys these things. So yeah, please do that, guys. Again, doesn't have to be me, obviously. So whoever you enjoy watching, I think, as long as we as a community are nominating people. I want to rap by the best art streamer. Yo, if I win, should I do a freestyle rap on stage? No, that's too cringe. There's no way. Okay, forget it. We're not. Let's not even say anything. I'm not doing anything cringe. But yeah, who knows? Why haven't you heard about this yet? Because it's not, again, it's mostly in the gamer space, right? So I think a lot of the big art, not a lot of the big like game streamers and a lot of the just chatting streamers are aware of this, but it's, again, not as spoken about in the art community, because I feel like a lot of the art community, I don't know. I feel like we kind of get neglected on Twitch almost sometimes. People think of it as like either an afterthought, or when people do click on it, they mostly see anime waifus. And look, let's be real. Some of us like anime waifus. That was great. But some people, they see anime waifus and they're like, yo, this is our category. This This is like the hot tub category where you're seeing, you know, a particular thing. But so I not to say that, again, these things are bad. I think it's just that sometimes people get a misconception that there's only one thing going on in the art category because of the top streams that are happening in the art category of Twitch. You get what I'm saying? Not that there's anything wrong with those streams and those streamers. So I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool to get a little bit more spotlight in the art category and be like, hey, we actually do a lot of things. There are people who teach. There are people who do game art. There are people who do 3D art. There are people who do sculptures and stuff, right? That's why a better has Bondo drawings. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the follows, Deanie and Eckley Pact. Welcome in. And again, I got nothing against the waifu art streamers. I think they're great. I watch a few myself. I think there's a lot to learn, and I think it's interesting to also see that, you know, this is what people gravitate to, which makes sense. You know, there's a large percentage of male audiences here on Twitch. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Barunka, welcome in. Comic artists were alone. Yeah, I mean, again, there's also even comic artists, right? So I think that's kind of the beautiful thing about the art category is there's actually so much to offer that people maybe don't know about. It's also a combined thing of bigger industry artists like yourself don't usually take time for things like this. It's nice that you take the time to do this, and you know that's actually a good call out, because one of the things I'm thankful for is that I became a streamer first before I became an industry studio artist. And so I think because of that, I feel more comfortable and feel more natural streaming on Twitch, because that's where I actually started. Like, I started drawing on Twitch first. And so now that I'm doing it, now that I'm working full time and stuff, it almost feels like streaming is just part of my regular routine. But I think there are cases, like you've mentioned, that is hard for professionals to maybe find the time or even find the motivation, right, to stream and stuff, because streaming is not easy, right? I think if you're streaming casually, sure, it's not like super hard to do to get started with streaming, but to really take your streams and elevate that to a higher level and make it feel like it's worth your time, maybe outside of what you're already doing for work, I think can be a challenge that not a lot of people want to take up, right? Thankfully though, I love streaming a lot, and this is my home, honestly, and this is where my roots were. This is where I started drawing again on Twitch. You guys were here for that. I built my community here. I wouldn't be a professional artist if it wasn't for you guys. So I don't know. It feels like I have to do it in some ways. Not in a bad way, like I'm being forced to do it. It's more just like, for myself personally, I have to do it, because if I don't do it, I feel off. So, and also, sorry, I know I'm laying out the perspective here so fast. My bad. Let me talk real quick about what we did just now, because some of you who might be following are like, yo, what the heck? You already drew out the body and everything. So if you guys weren't paying attention, the first thing that I focused on here, aside from the arms and all that stuff, the first thing that I always focus on, again, is the points of contact. So right here, I'm always thinking, what are the first things that are making contact with the environment that we're putting our characters in, right? In this case right here, the main thing that I'm seeing is going to be that pelvis. So this pelvis right here was actually the first thing that I drew, right? I didn't draw the floating torso. I didn't draw the arms or whatever. I drew first that pelvis, because if you can get this part right and get this part to look and feel good, then you will know, okay, well, the torso is only a little bit further up from this pelvis, so let me go draw that next. And then from there, it's like, okay, cool. Let me go ahead now and let me add all the additional limbs, because that just connects from the torso and the pelvis. So notice how the first thing I always focus on are the contact points. In this example that we did here, I focused primarily on the pelvis again, because they're sitting, but I also drew the feet next. I think my order of it was I did pelvis first. Pelvis was 1. Torso was 2, then I did foot was 3, other foot was 4, and then you just connect the dots. Boom, 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 right? So that's kind of how I'm thinking about it. Even for this one example right here, notice how I drew the pelvis first, torso next, then I drew the legs, then I'm drawing the arms, right? I'm kind of working externally from those main core structures. So, but yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Let me know in the chat if that doesn't make sense.
It does.
Kasem, there's a second triangle on the face. Illuminati technique squared. There's a second triangle on the face. Technically, there's a lot. Technically, you can make as many you can make as many triangles as you want. Whatever helps you, understand what's going on there. But I'm kind of interested in this second one, that you found. All right. Hopefully I'm not losing you guys with this stream here. Hopefully it's not like too complicated. I highly encourage you guys to try it out if you're maybe having any difficulty whatsoever with perspective and stuff, because I think this is a really fun exercise. And I always say that until you try doing something yourself, you're not going to actually truly understand it, right? Like, how many of you guys put an F in the chat? Everybody who's watching, put an F in the chat if you've ever watched a YouTube video, an art tutorial video on YouTube. You thought you knew what was going on, and then the moment that you started trying to draw this thing, what ended up happening? You were like, damn, I thought I knew what I was doing, but for some reason it's not looking right? You're like, okay, let me type in how to draw hair tutorial, how to draw anime face tutorial, or how to draw anime waifu. And then you're like, I watched the video, but wait a minute, right? Because until you actually experience it yourself and put the practice in yourself, nothing is actually truly learned. You might have the quote unquote knowledge in your head, which I think is what happens all the time, right? There are so many people now who are good at critiquing art, right? But not actually doing the art themselves. A lot of people are watching like, oh yeah, I watched so many videos, I know how it's supposed to be done. But like, do you actually know how it's supposed to be done? And so I always encourage you guys, if you're watching something and you're like, oh yeah, this seems good, this seems easy, I get it, try it as well. And that way you will really reinforce this knowledge here about what the heck is going on with the perspective. My anime waifu has short brown hair. I did it all wrong. Yeah, people really wilding out here. Sometimes the comments on like Instagram posts that I see or on Twitter, man, some people get really crazy and I just don't understand. There are people who are like, you didn't draw this character right. They're supposed to have this kind of hair and this kind of skin tone. European characters are not supposed to have this type of curly hair. And it's like, yo, chill out. Damn. Some of y'all really out here talking like something's supposed to be something, there's always a lot of people like that on the internet. Speaking of videos, I like the YouTube uploads. I like the timestamps, especially very helpful. Oh, that's really great. Shout out to my editors. If you guys didn't know, my editors have been putting in hard work to help get these videos over to YouTube, because I literally don't have the time to do it myself. And so shout out to my editors. They've been doing great. I've been making sure that, they get paid and for their hard work as well. So can we get some claps in the chat for my editors, guys? They've been killing it on YouTube. Not going to lie. CLAP's in the chat. Shout out to my editors if you're watching right now. They do a great job. They also were like, Kasem, we want to make some YouTube shorts and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about the YouTube shorts. Let's just stick with YouTube first, Let's see how YouTube goes, and then maybe we'll do some reels and some TikToks and all of that other stuff. But for now, let's keep it simple. Let's just focus on baby steps. Thank you for the follow, Stu Happy Face. But yeah, by the way, for those of you who don't know, I do have a YouTube channel, and it's been growing a lot more recently. So appreciate everybody out here who actually watches the videos and leaves the comments and stuff. I read through everything, and one of the big reasons why I wanted to start uploading my videos over to YouTube was actually because I know that a lot of you guys who do watch my Twitch VODs and stuff maybe you don't get to, leave a comment or ask any questions and stuff. But with YouTube, it is nice because if you guys are watching the VODs and stuff from YouTube, you can leave comments, you can leave questions, and you might be like, hey, I really enjoyed this topic. Do you have more topics about this? Or I didn't really understand this thing. Can you make another video about, XYZ? So I think that's part of one of the cool things about uploading over to YouTube. Okay, some YouTube shorts would be awesome. I know, but I just don't have time for it. So I got to take baby steps. So first, I want to make sure I'm solidifying myself and kind of building a routine over on YouTube. And then once I feel comfortable about that and I like where that's going, then I'll look to maybe expand and upload some shorts and all that, But I want to take it easy, and I want to make sure I'm enjoying the process too, because at the end of the day, my goal isn't to make money or hit 1 million subs on YouTube or whatever. My goal really is to make sure I'm delivering good content and good quality content so that I'm helping as much people as I can, whether you guys are watching on Twitch or you're checking out my videos on YouTube. Like, that's always my goal, is like, how can I make quality resources and quality content, and hopefully somehow, some way, make a living from that, because again, I got bills to pay, but my priority is always about the quality. So does this mean I can?
I'm gonna stop it here. This is a very good note to end on, because I feel like artists generally like share the same noble cause, you would call it, and it's just like sharing the knowledge. Now that I think about it, maybe not all of them, but like not most people. Okay, I take that back. a lot of artists out there just want to share the knowledge because it's just interesting, because the way they learned how to draw is they got knowledge shared to them, and so they want to give back. And that's a very, I feel like that's a very good and fun and noble thing to do. And yeah, this is what he's doing. He's doing so great. Hopefully I do catch one of his streams one day, assuming that I'm not working or anything like that. He's already on Twitch. Honestly, seeing this made me actually consider oh, this is blocked. Made me actually consider Twitch right now. So yeah, maybe but yeah, this is very interesting. We will keep watching this, inshallah. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and peace out.